Super sharp 28 DSBH White Hawk Jayco Ultralite Bunkhouse here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. We have a huge RV superstore here. By the way, RV trades, financing, delivery, hitching, pieces, parts. We do literally everything. And if at any point during this video you want to know how much this thing's running with its specific set of options, upgrades, and equipment, I leave you a link for that right down here. Click for price and availability, because the one in this video could be, might be, possibly is different from the one that we have in stock. So because units can vary, pricing can vary, but I publish that for you on a per unit basis. Also on that website you'll find tank capacities, links, measurements, everything. So everybody builds this floor plan. So why go with the White Hawk version? That's what this is about. You know, why choose our dealership? This is a pretty common floor plan out there, so why buy it from us? Well, just like Jayco is going above and beyond in specific areas, we're doing the same thing. Case in point, this video. People just don't do this, you know. We're going above and beyond to highly educate you on this product before you even step foot on our dealership. We're not trying to hide this thing behind a magic curtain where only the super salesman knows about it and you have to, you know, listen to his every word to get info on it. Quite the contrary. We're taking the time to make you salesman level educated, potentially more. You're gonna find out when you're done with this video, the average salesman in this business is less educated than you on this product, and that's a fact, Jack. So where does this product separate itself? This big baggage compartment up front is one area. This big pocket is prepped for a mini fridge. You see that little power outlet down there. You can put a mini fridge here, or you just have big open storage, because there's no such thing as too much. To give you an idea of how big this is the 32-inch Furrion HD TV in here in the box, dwarfed by the storage compartment. I wanted to give you a scope and scale of that thing. Nicer little things. They're, you know, White Hawk's not the only brand doing this. There's some other nice products out there, but the nicer bus style slam latches are sharp. 3/4 nose cap we like to slap on these beauties is always attractive. Now what's cool is it's a partial paint. So this is the white cap, but this black part, that's actually partial paint with some decorative decals to go with it. I like a 3/4 cap, personally. A lot of brands don't do a full cap properly, and by that I mean they leave you no stone deflection. Guess what a White Hawk has? Stone deflection. You know, they take care of that nonsense for you. By the way, handy little button right on the nose where it's easily accessible for those front docking lights. Power awning, power tongue jack, seems like everybody's got that stuff nowadays, so why am I talking about it? Because Jayco uses a higher grade. There's like a 3000, 6000, 9000 series. Higher the number, the better the appliance. Jayco uses the better one, not the dollar cheaper one. Indoor, outdoor, self-storing table. Built right into this cool little easy access slot right here. It's 2 foot by 4 foot, and it's not wood. So if it rains, if it's humid, who cares? It's not gonna rot, mold, and mildew on you. It's not gonna smell like a swamp when you're done with it. Frameless windows just look killer. The biggest advantage here is the aesthetics, because they just look super slick and fantastic. Neat little thing though is it does hide the window seal under the window pane, and since this is an 80% UV tint, because we can't see in it, it does help protect that seal. For airflow, however, that's why we have the big sliding panel doors on the sides of the slide out. Often overlooked because of the black on black, like Johnny Cash over here, the Johnny Cash Ultralite wall, if you will. Now, construction. Why does this have twice the industry standard warranty? And that's a fact. Jayco has the best in class warranty. Very few brands even come close to matching it. So, stuff like fully laminated slide out walls, laminated, you know, vacuum laminated walls, rear wall, stuff like that. Better construction means, with better materials, means longer warranty. Black tank flush, outside shower, handy utility stuff. Big storage underneath the rear bunk back here. Now where you see wood, you see plywood. Why? Because plywood is stronger and lighter. Not because it's cheaper, because it's better. That's the Jayco difference and advantage. That ladder's not there for just visual purposes. This has a truly full walk-on roof. And if you are just on YouTube and you click over to our website, you'll see a group of 4 of us weighing just under 1,000 pounds standing in one concentrated area on a Jayco roof. They have some of the greatest roof. I would go so far as to argue they probably have one of the very strongest roofs in the industry, period, especially in the lightweight business. True full walk-on tap danceable roof. It's impressive. Now there again, certain little options, like if you see a bumper bracket like this, that's how you know there's an RVQ grill added to this one. We won't always bring them in that way. We prefer to, but there are times where we'll run out of this model and we'll call Jayco and be like, listen guys, you got to get us whatever you have as soon as you have it, however it's built, we don't care, we need it. That happens. Direct bathroom entry door. By the way, these are friction sprung doors, so you can heave that thing. You can smack it, and it does not slam shut. Because it does not need a hold back, it doesn't stick out near as far for you. So, a lot of people, the first time they see it, they're like, oh, I don't know, I feel weird having a door right to a toilet. It's because you forget the fact that this has a deadbolt privacy lock, so it's not like someone's going to walk in on you, and you can reach that from where you're sitting. Don't worry. Secondly, having a bathroom readily accessible. By the way, I should have folded these out. Triple steps for both entry doors, so you don't have to be super tall. The kids don't need help getting in and out. You're going to keep the kids, specifically, mostly the kids, from coming in and out of the camper to use the potty all day. It's going to just drastically cut down on the foot traffic and the dirt. Huge awning. What is that? 21 foot-ish awning. Full length LED light strip at the base. Now, when it's at the base, you can use the awning light as your patio light at night. You don't even need the awning out. That's what's neat about this. And that is a pitch adjustable awning. Wide stance stability axle, so the trailer doesn't bounce and g-haul and wiggle and wave behind you going down the road. It helps prevent that. This is not a replacement for an anti-sway or weight distribution system. This is a useful supplement to enhance towing, not to be the solution for towing. You still need proper hitching. Outside TV hookup right here. Little plugs down below. There is not an outside TV specifically included on this trailer. The bracket is a standard item, however, because a lot of people don't care for an outside TV, and a lot of people have a TV they can bring out. So they give you the bracket with every bolt pattern ever known to man and space aliens even on here. Now, neat little thing is it's a quick, easy release, but when this thing locks in place, it does not move. It is super solid. Let's hop inside. Now, this has a wider 30-inch entry door versus an industry standard 26, so big wide-shouldered fellas, ladies, maybe, kids, I don't know, boys and girls, children of all ages, whoever you are. It's just easier to come and go. What I like about that is if you've been grilling and you got a big platter full of food, you don't have to try to do the sideways travel trailer shuffle to sneak into the camper. It's just easier. This is called the Shadow Decor. This is shadow. It's dark and mysterious. But this is the most popular color scheme we've had in bunkhouses from Jayco. The dark leatherette, the benefit here is that it holds up better to kids scooting on and off the furniture, and it doesn't show like traffic as well as easily. There's other decors available, and we often will bring this in a very neutral brownish fabric tone as well. So if you like everything in this video except just the color of those cushions, again, check our website, because I actually make the pictures line up pretty darn close with the unit we have in stock. Often missed thing, overlooked thing, is this extra little just accent light above the slide out here. So they are giving you windows, all the windows open for ventilation, then just some extra light here, and a skylight, as well as a one-switch ceiling light package that's pretty darn impressive. All LED lights everywhere, by the way. We will often upgrade these to a little bit bigger air conditioner for superior airflow. This one happens to have, I should have showed you this outside. I missed a big thing. This has their glacier package on it. Now, there's no definition of like what a polar package is in the RV business, but theirs is done different. Some brands, it is as simple as just skinning the underbelly. In a Jayco, in a White Hawk, they enclose that underbelly, then they add extra insulation, then they force air heat the underbelly. Now, White Hawks are one of the very few ultralights that have a standard insulated slide out. You don't need a package to do that, but the Glacier bundle does also bump up the insulation in the roof. So this has arguably the exact same insulation package as an Eagle HT fifth wheel from Jayco. Pretty cool stuff. Another difference on here is this rides on an NXG frame. This is a Z chassis, not an I-beam. It's made with aircraft grade, high strength, low alloy steel. In English, what all that nerd jargon translates to is it's lighter but stronger, not cheaper. Over here, we have a nice pantry. So, you know, I got too far along. Again, I got to walk. Let me back up. I'm sorry. So big super slide where I was starting here. This is a full trifold memory foam sleeper sofa, so you can sleep an extra legitimately two people there. This can fold down, probably a one sleeper, maybe two kids, but realistically, you're probably not going to sleep as many people on the dinette. But they do give you easy access to the under dinette storage. There's a matching tote on this side. You can just slide it in, slide it out. You don't have to tell people to get up to get to it. You know, you just sort of boop, and then you're done. So back to where I was before I had to back up. Right over here, this could be clothing space, overflow pantry space, linen space, anything you need. And it's complemented by the fact that there's another one who's twice as big and floor-to-ceiling storage directly across from it over here. This thing has amazing storage capacity and very flexible storage options, because you see that hanging rod up there. You could easily just remove this shelf, have hanging storage, and then bonus shelf space all the way down. And yet it tucks away so nicely, and I love that. That's actually a print. That's not etched in, but it sure does look like it. Again, better stuff, you know. 50% thicker bunk mats, better materials. Again, wood, real wood, not particle board, not press board. You know, just little touches, like the kids have a handle here. They can put 1 foot on this bunk, handle up here. They can climb themselves up. You don't really have to heave Junior up into their bed, basically. 600-pound rated upper bunk. They don't even rate the lower bunk because they don't need to, because there's so much construction under it. It's just not ever going to be a problem. Well, another nice thing, you see that little trash can, you can move. I just happen to toss it in here in the bathroom. You can move that wherever you want, but it does include a little wastebasket, which is nice. Also, nicer porcelain stool, again like a fifth wheel, and with a foot flush in a trailer, which is pretty sharp. Now this has, if you notice, this is a good place to kind of see it. You can kind of see the radius taper on the roof. This has a 6-inch arch. It's just shy of 7 foot at the apex. So you're going to pick up some extra headroom here in the shower, especially on the side near the bunks right there. Over here, this is not the super small plastic camper sink. It's a little bit bigger so mom and dad can actually get their hands in there. And I like that they do angle the bathroom mirror, because, you know, then you don't have to stand with your backside hanging out in the hallway just to like shave your face or whatever. I missed a big thing here in the kitchen, and I do mean bigger, because this is a larger refrigerator. Industry standard fridge in Ultralites is 6 cubic foot in travel trailers, period. This is a standard 8 cubic foot refrigerator freezer, 33% larger, and this is how they build them every single day. So if you are lucky and you pay extra money to upgrade to a bigger fridge in other brands, you get the standard fridge you find in a Jayco, and you notice that it actually is magnetic, which is just a handy, extra nice thing. Not a big deal, but hey, a little stuff adds up. The Skylight up here is, I believe, another upgrade. It was last year. We're on the cusp. At the time of this filming, this is the most updated White Hawk out there. They just changed over to some of the things that you're seeing here. I believe this is still an optional upgrade, the kitchen skylight, but it does have a sunshade so that you don't have to, you know, feel like you're under a magnifying glass. And a really big honking countertop. And I can tell you for sure it's bigger than industry standard, because these are extra wide, very large drawers. And you see that top one's a little more shallow so that you can kind of cascade your storage. Plus, if this one was super, super deep, it would hit the sink. So they shallow the first one. But you see it's still full extension. You can still get to it. And they're not particle board with a sticker wrap constructed. They are plywood, actual, you know, real drawer construction. And again, devil's in the details. Do the wedding ring test. You can hear metal sinks, not plastic sinks. We do have power outlets under the kitchen cabinetry, by the way, and extra little kitchen spotlights I haven't even activated yet. We talked about the hide-a-bed sofa. I'm going to back up here just so you can get a nice look at the living space. And actually, that's a better place to see the radius on the roof right there. Look at the top of the entertainment center. So down here, again, it's the little things. We have a shoe garage, because in a bunkhouse camper where you're going to be sleeping 4 to 8 people, you're going to have at least 8 to 16 shoes piled up by the door waiting to trip Grandpa and Grandma when they come over. I really hope that doesn't come to pass, and that's part of the reason that they put a shoe garage here, to keep all that crap out from in front of the door. Now, we have the TV is included, by the way. We simply have taken them out so that you're the first folks to touch them. We quality test it, then we stow it away. AM, FM, CD, DVD player, Bluetooth enabled. They talk to each other, pop a disc in, boom, DVD on TV right there. Privacy doors, not curtains, and they're bracketed in place so they're not flopping around all over. And mom and dad can actually enjoy some cool nighttime entertainment as well, because once you get your DVD in, you just spin the TV around, zonk right out. Also, it is fully mirrored back here. So they finished every square inch of this RV. Even though most of the time this is hidden, they still finished it so that if you're taking a midday nap, your bedroom's going to feel bigger. If we don't want to do a lot of TV time, you can make the mirror face the living room, make the living room bigger. The sensory of negative space and light will make you feel more open and comfortable. Up front here, a couple cool things. I'm going to shed some light on the situation. There we go. This is a Simmons Beauty Sleep residential mattress. This is 50% thicker, than industry standard. Now, certain floor plans, it may be cut a little shorter to properly fit. Like this is a shorter camper queen, but they leave you room for a true queen in here if you want it, or you have some space to scoot by the bed. Lift this up. We see plywood again, not particle board. Lift that up. We've got all kinds of crazy awesome underbed storage. It's all compartmentalized. You see more of those handy little slider totes. All sorts of good things. Bedside stands for CPAP use for you folks needing your breathing machines. Also, USB charging outlets for your phones and tablets and devices and every other thing nowadays. You know, even just, I mean, the bedding, this is legit. You're probably not going to have to worry about replacing this. I've only got the one bedroom light on. There's four total lights. I've only activated 2, and it's still plenty comfortable and bright in here. Again, double the warranty, a better type chassis, better materials, you know, superior construction levels, all that stuff adds up. There's no one thing that makes Jayco who they are. It's the combination of so many little things that make them who they are. You know, there's no one glaring over, like, massively thing like, oh, wow, well, beyond the warranty. The warranty's a big deal to me, having twice the warranty. You know, that just really speaks volumes to how confident they are in their product. But, again, it's a bunch of little stuff that adds up in this that separates it from the industry. But if you just take it at a glance, you won't understand why it might not be the least expensive lightweight on the market, but it is most certainly one of the most respectable. May not be for everybody, but I'm willing to bet if you're watching this video, it could be for you. So give us a call, 800-256-5196, Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, everyone. Stay safe, have fun, and happy camping.